Hello students, let us start with direct and indirect speech part 2. Today we are going to study interrogative sentences, imperative sentences and exclamatory sentences. In part 1, you have studied about statement sentences. There are some rules. The first rule for interrogative sentences is the reporting verb is changed into ask or require. Words like demand, wonder, want to know can also be used. Enquire and demand are followed by the preposition of. Now already you are aware of the reporting verb. Second rule, the question form is changed into the statement form. When you will change the direct speech into indirect speech, the question sentence is changed into the statement form and the question mark is dropped and replaced by full stop. Third rule, no conjunction is used if the sentence begins with a question word like who, whose, whom, which, what, when, why, how much, how many, etc. If or whether is used as a conjunction if sentence begins with an auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs already you have studied in question tags. Auxiliary verbs are is, am, are, was, were, will, shall. Modals like can, could, may, might, shall, should, etc. Other rules are followed as already explained in part 1. Let us see a few examples. She said to me, "What can I do for you, dear?" Question mark, inverted comma, closed. Said to will change to the reporting verb asked. She asked me affectionately. WH question it is, so WH word will remain WH. What she could do for me. Now here I is changed to she, can is changed to could, do, for, you will change to me, full stop. Now here are the steps that we are going to follow. What has been used as a conjunction, like WH question it is, so the conjunction will be WH word what. Can I do here has been changed to she could do. Third point is the statement behind the word dear has been conveyed by using the word affectionately. So she asked me affectionately what she could do for me, full stop. Now here one main thing you have to keep in mind whenever you are writing if or whether or WH word, beside that you have to place the subject. You can't place verb beside WH word when you are changing direct speech into indirect speech. Second example, she said to the shopkeeper, comma, then in inverted commas, how much do you want me to pay for this dressing table? Question mark, inverted comma, closed. She asked. Now said to will be changed to asked. She asked the shopkeeper. Here again it is WH question. So how much will remain how much? How much you means the shopkeeper here means the object. This is the subject of the reporting verb. She is the subject of the reporting verb and shopkeeper is the object of the reporting verb. So you will change to he. It is in present tense. So do want will be changed to wanted. How much he wanted. Me will be changed to her. To pay for. This will become that. dressing table. He asked, she asked the shopkeeper how much he wanted her to pay for that dressing table. Third example, Meena said, comma, in inverted commas, may I wear this sari, mother? Question mark, inverted comma, closed. Now again, said will be changed to asked. Meena asked her mother. Now this is auxiliary verb. So here you can write if or whether. The conjunction will be if or whether. If she, may will change to might, where this will change to that, sari, full stop. Now you can see here the steps how you can change the direct speech into indirect speech. The reported speech is a yes or a no question. So if has been used as a conjunction. Now here auxiliary verb is used. So you have to use if or whether as a conjunction. May I wear has been changed to she might wear. May is changed to might. Next example, he said to me, comma, in inverted commas, are you not afraid? Question mark, inverted comma, closed. I said, comma, in inverted commas, no, full stop, inverted comma, closed. He asked me if I was not afraid. Here again auxiliary verb is used. So the conjunction will be if or whether. If I, it is present tense, are is present tense, will change to past tense. If I was not afraid. Full stop. I replied. Here now said is changed to replied. I replied that I was not. Now here you have to keep in mind that the word no here is actually equal to one full sentence. In the above example, no means I am not. That is why we have converted I am not into indirect speech I was not. I replied that I was not. Now, let us move to imperative sentences. Already in question tags, you have studied about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are commands, requests, advices, etc. Now, the first rule for imperative sentences is the reporting verb is changed to order, request, or advise. Other words that can be found suitable are asked, begged, command, encourage, forbid, invite, remind, tell, urge, warn as per the sentences. The verb of the reported speech is changed into an infinitive. Infinitive means to plus verb. Other rules are followed as explained in part 1. Let us see few examples. I said to my friend, comma, in inverted commas, help me in checking the accounts, full stop, inverted comma, closed. Now here help me. It's by reading the sentence we can understand it is a request. So here the reporting verb you can use is requested. Instead of said, here the reporting verb will be changed to requested. I requested my friend. Now here infinitive help, this verb will become infinitive to plus verb. I requested my friend to help me in checking the accounts. Full stop. Next sentence. The father said comma, in inverted commas, sons, do not quarrel over trifles, full stop, inverted comma, closed. The father, now by reading this sentence, we understand that it's an advice. The father advised his sons not to quarrel over trifles. Here you can note that do not is changed into not to. Here the verb do not is used in the sentence. In indirect speech, do not is changed into not to. Let us move to next example. The mother said, comma, in inverted commas, run away children, do not disturb me. Here, now by reading the sentence, we understand it is an order, it is a command. The mother commanded the children, run, verb is run, so we'll change to infinitive, to plus verb. The mother commanded the children to run away, and do not will change to not to disturb, me will change to her. The mother commanded the children to run away and do not disturb her. Full stop. Next example. The young man said to his father, comma, in inverted comma, pardon me, sir, full stop, inverted comma, closed. Now, by reading the sentence, we understand that we can use here the reporting verb as begged. The young man begged his father to pardon him, full stop. Now we'll move to exclamatory sentences. Here the reporting verb is changed into exclaim, wish, pray, bless, cry, or any other suitable verb according to the sentence. The words showing exclamation such as hurrah, alas, oh, etc. are omitted, but the sentiment behind them is conveyed by using such expressions as exclaim with joy, exclaim with sorrow, etc. The exclamatory sentence is changed into a statement before it is converted into the indirect speech. And the next point is the sign of exclamation is omitted and replaced by full stop. Other rules are followed as explained in part 1. Now let us see few examples. Hurrah! I have topped again, comma, inverted comma closed. He said, full stop. Congratulations, said I. Now here, hurrah, it is feeling of joy. So the reporting verb you can use here is he exclaimed with joy that he, I will change to he, have present tense will change to past, that he had topped again. Full stop. I, congratulations will become congratulated him. Full stop. Next example. The old beggar said to me, comma, in inverted commas, may God bless you, my son, exclamatory mark, inverted comma closed. The old beggar prayed that God may will change to might bless me. Full stop. Next example. She said, comma, in inverted commas, how ugly I look in this dress, exclamatory mark, inverted comma, closed. She exclaimed that I will change to she, present tense, the verb look will be changed to looked, very ugly, in this will change to that dress, full stop. Now here you have to note one thing. Change the given exclamatory sentence into a statement. Now here, how ugly I look in this dress. The statement sentence will be I look very ugly in this dress. Now change this statement into indirect speech. The reporting verb exclaimed will convey the idea that the original speech was an exclamation. So, I look very ugly in this dress. The statement is changed to indirect speech. She exclaimed that. I will change to she. Look will change to looked very ugly in this will change to that dress. She exclaimed that she looked very ugly in that dress. Full stop. Hope you understood this lesson. The exercises will be given to you to solve it, and make a note that you complete the notes in your grammar fair book. Stay safe, keep learning, stay home. Thank you.